Chapter 11 Deadly Rivals. When Kunti returned to Hastinapur with the 5 Pandava brothers, not everyone was happy to see them. With the passing of King Pandu, the duties of king remained with Dhritarashtra until Yudhishthir, the eldest son of Pandu, came of age. This created tension between the two sets of cousins, the Pandavas, the sons of Pandu, and the Kauravas, the sons of Dhritarashtra. The Pandava children were far ahead of the Kauravas in intelligence, learning ability, and physical strength. Duryodhana, the eldest of the Kaurava brothers, quickly realized that Bhima especially posed a great physical threat to him and his brothers. Bhima often wrestled the Kaurava brothers into submission, embarrassing them in all competitions of strength. Duryodhana grew a deep hatred for the mighty Pandava brother. One day, Duryodhana proposed a trip to the river Ganga for all the cousins. Everyone had a grand day. When the opportunity presented itself, Duryodhana poisoned Bhima's food. Bhima had a ravenous appetite and gobbled up all of his meals. At the end of the day, the cousins returned to the palace. Bhima, however, passed into a coma near the river. Unseen by the others, the eldest Kaurava bound Bhima's hands and feet and rolled him into the river, leaving him to drown. He then returned to the palace. When Yudhishthir noticed Bhima missing, he asked the others where his brother might be. No one had any answers. Meanwhile, Bhima sank deep into the river. The Nagas, the serpent creatures, surrounded him and bit him repeatedly. In a twist of fate, their venom counteracted the poison from the food, and Bhima awoke. He easily broke his bindings, and then grabbed the Nagas and smashed them against the riverbed. The Nagas, terrified, swam to Vasuki, the king of the Naga world. When the Naga king realized that this mighty young man was the son of Vayu, the wind god, he invited Bhima into the Naga palace. To help Bhima recover from his ordeal, the king presented him with pots of a potion called Rasakunda, which is known to increase strength. After swallowing 8 vessels full of the nectar, Bhima went off to sleep. The king then returned the young Pandava to the surface. When Bhima returned to the palace, much to Duryodhana's surprise, he related his fabulous tale to his mother and brothers. Yudhishthir suspected Duryodhana of foul play, but they had no evidence. The Pandava brothers realized that they would need to be much more cautious with their deadly cousin in the future. Chapter 12 Son of the Sun. When Drona's training with the young princes was complete, Bhishma arranged a contest to display the prince's great skill to the nation. In the first competition, Duryodhana and Bhima faced off to display their fighting skills with a mace. The fight soon escalated, to the point that it appeared it would be a battle to the death between the two princes. Ashvatthama, the son of Drona, had to intervene to break up the match. Eventually, Drona's star pupil, Arjun, took the stage. Arjun fired arrows into the ground and created fire. Then he fired arrows into the sky, and water rained down to put out the fire. In a display of mystical skill, Arjun used the arrows to turn invisible. The stadium crowd roared with delight at the skill the young prince displayed. Drona called to the crowd, "Behold, the greatest archer of our time. There is none who could match his skill." Just then, a mysterious figure entered the stadium. "Guru Drona, Arjuna is not the greatest archer. I am." The crowd went silent, all trying to catch a glimpse of the boastful young man. In a matter of minutes, the young man showed off a dazzling display of archery skill, equaling that of Arjun. "Who are you, young man?" asked Drona. "I am Karna, and I challenge your star pupil in a contest to the death." Arjun was taken aback. "In order to challenge a prince, you must be of royalty. What kingdom do you hold?" asked Drona. Karna stayed silent. In the audience watching, Duryodhana was impressed by the young man. "Guru Drona, I hereby crown Karna as the king of Anga with immediate effect. This should fulfill any rules or regulations that may be required, and the contest between Arjun and Kana can go ahead. A charioteer in the audience burst out into tears. "My son, I am so proud of you. You now have a kingdom." When Bhishma witnessed this, he inquired as to Kana's lineage. "Who are your parents, young man?" asked Bhishma. "Great Bhishma, I, Adiratha, am the adopted father of Kana," said the old man. "The son of a charioteer cannot challenge a royal prince. Who are your real parents?" asked Bhishma. The young man's face grimaced in anger. He had no idea who his true parents were, and as such, he had no rights to challenge a prince of Hastinapur. The contest was called off, but Duryodhan realized he had a powerful ally in the skilled young man, one who was potentially even greater than the most skilled of the Pandavas, Arjun. However, one person instantly realized the true identity of this young man. Tears streamed down Kunti's face as she realized her firstborn son, the one she secretly floated down the river when she was a young girl. The son gifted to her by Surya, the sun god. Thank you for watching so far. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. This will ensure that more people can find this resource. Click the notification button so that you can be the first to know about new uploads. And please do comment below. I'll do my best to reply to any questions. Thank you.